Our next guest is about to don some of the world's most popular pigtails. She plays Gomez and Morticia's kid in a new show from Tim Burton, Wednesday. Premieres Wednesday, November 23rd on Netflix. Please welcome Jenna Ortega. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me.
I heard you were with Guillermo at the award show the other night.
I actually was. I wanted to say something, but we were at different tables. I made kind of awkward eye contact with you one time, I think.
Yeah, me too. I wanted to say hi, but you were like doing the red carpet. I was like, maybe next time.
Are you up for an award next year, too?
I don't know, maybe. Who
Yeah,
knows?
well, we'll see. Well, how are you? And congratulations. I know you got honored that night as well, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
thank you.
This is something you have going on here, and I want to just first say you're very young. You're 20 years old, right?
Correct.
You've been acting for more than half of your life since you were how old?
Since I was 9.
9 years
yeah.
old.
Yeah.
You started acting. You did commercials?
Yeah, well, when I first started acting, because I had no connection to Hollywood or the industry or anything like that, I was told I could only do commercials.
Oh.
Yeah, so I've got some good commercial experience.
You did. What commercials did you do?
Oh, I did a lot. I feel like the most I had a pretty big Old Navy commercial, and I was accidentally McDonald's girl for a year because 3 unrelated casting directors hired me in McDonald's commercials.
Really?
Yeah.
So you got a McDonald's commercial, and McDonald's was unaware you'd been in their last commercial?
Yeah, the last 2.
The last 2 commercials?
Yeah.
They're really not paying attention, are they?
That's their business.
What'd you do in the McDonald's commercials?
They had me dance around a room and do certain things, but most of all, they would assign foods to the girls. There was usually me with another girl, another 2 girls. Okay, your fries, your nuggets, your apples. And every single time, without fail, I was apples.
Oh.
Which, who goes to McDonald's and wants
Nobody.
the apples? It was like one of the most disappointing experiences of my life. Crafty after work, they would like heat up some of the nuggets to give to me after work. And, oh, we know you wanted the nuggets.
Yeah.
And then you're like charity, it's like a pity project.
You'd sit there sadly eating an apples, although it'd probably be the healthier alternative in the long run.
True, but now every time I see an apple, I'm just infuriated.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I have like rage.
I wish I could make a chicken McNugget come down from the sky right now for you, but unfortunately, Disney doesn't own McDonald's. We only can do turkey legs.
Yeah. It's fine, I just know where I stand. It's my first late night show, so I thought, I don't know, maybe
I'm glad you're here. Had we known about this terrible McDonald's thing, we would have had all the dipping sauces you can imagine here. What is your dipping sauce of choice?
I'm kind of weird. Oh, can I say hot sauce?
Yeah, well,
I don't really dip things.
You don't dip things.
I just fully. I do or I don't. It's just I don't like this
Is that a mantra for you? Is that like a life philosophy?
Yeah, you can almost apply it to anything.
You don't dip at all.
No.
Hold on a minute. Okay, so let's say, would you dip a French fry in ketchup?
No.
You would not.
I'm not a big ketchup guy.
Okay, you're not even a guy, really. You know. I think I know why they gave you the apples, you know? Did being in these commercials, doing the acting jobs, make you a big deal at school?
No, no one cared.
They didn't?
No.
Isn't that weird?
Not really. I mean, it was kind of nice. If people did care, they would make a weird random remark, but I don't think any of us kind of expected something to happen.
Did you go to public school?
Yeah, I went to public school up until I did a Disney show a couple years ago. Up until then, I was in public school.
And then you were what, homeschooled or?
Yeah, I was
on
homeschooled
set?
for a majority of high school. Yeah.
Okay, all right. And did you go to the prom or any of that stuff, or would you have to go with your mom or something?
No, they had a prom, but then Disney also has like a separate prom for their kids.
They do?
Yeah, it's kind of.
Disney has a prom for young stars?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are they trying to get you guys to meet?
I think they're trying to make us feel normal, but it's just really awkward because you don't know these kids and their parents are there.
Oh.
And people are socializing and promoting themselves. It's a really sweet thing on Disney's part, but it is a bit
Is it though?
odd.
I feel like there's more to that story. I feel like they're trying to maybe have you guys create more Disney kids, like somehow, you know what I'm saying? Wow, that's interesting.
I haven't
Are you
heard
from
that.
here in LA?
I'm from the Coachella Valley, so a
Okay,
couple
Palm
hours out.
Springs, Palm Desert area. So when you would go on auditions, did you drive out to LA all the time?
Yeah, so 4 or 5 times a week. My mom was a full-time ER nurse, but she would drive me. It was like a 6-7 hour round trip, LA and back, for auditions that lasted.
Even though she was a full-time ER
yeah,
nurse?
and she has 5 other kids.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, hold on a second. I mean, I know that's great. Your mom worked so hard and was so supportive, but on the other hand, as an ER nurse, probably a lot of people died because you had to go to these commercials.
I know, she was one of the best ones there, too. But that just,
What do you talk to your mom about for 7 hours a day, 4 times a week?
She went through, I think, every murder podcast that ever existed.
Oh, okay.
So much so that I could recognize hosts by their voice, and I've heard the same awful, gruesome murders through, like, 5 different people's perspective. I know everyone's take.
Things have really changed, you know?
Yeah.
You, this Wednesday, I mean, this show looks like it's going to be a big show. You get that sense?
Yeah, it was weird because on the day, I never got that sense because, you know, set is just set, and TV, everything is so rushed and that's me being very naive because you have someone like Tim Burton's name attached. But I thought, oh, yeah, it'll go out and some
Tim
people see it, some
Burton
people
is
won't.
one of the great directors and such a creative director. What is he like to work with on a day-to-day basis?
He's one of my favorite directors I've ever worked with. He's such a sweet guy, or a sweet little creature, which he would probably prefer.
A sweet little creature?
Yeah, a little bit of a creature. He kind of mumbles to himself. It's like his own little language. I was speaking to him earlier today, and half of the conversation was, and you're like, oh yeah, totally, I feel the exact same way. And then you go and you continue about your day.
So you're speaking like a Burtonese of some kind. There's a language there that you have
Yeah.
to learn to go along with.
Yeah.
And Wednesday, and Christina Ricci, who played Wednesday in the movie in, what, the 90s, I guess that probably was, she's in the show as well.
Correct.
That had to be a little bit odd for her, I would think, to now you're Wednesday, and it's like looking at her own past or something.
I feel like I personally made it a little weird. I feel
You did.
she was really sweet about it. Me, it was one of the most awkward experiences I've ever had in my
Why?
entire
How did you
life.
make it weird?
Well, because she's, you know, I'm dressed up the way she was 30 years ago, and
Yeah.
she's getting to watch me, but I know her as Wednesday in my head, and I think socially I can be kind of hard to communicate with at times, and sometimes I would say something as a joke, and I think I have a very dark sense of humor, and she would go, ooh, that's dark.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so then I just wouldn't want to talk again.
You know it's dark when Wednesday thinks it's dark.
Yeah, but she's a sweetheart. Like, if it hadn't been for her being so generous and professional and impressive as an individual, I think I was able to get over myself within the first couple days.
Well, I got to tell you something. We were flipping through the Netflix queue last night, and my kids, I don't know if they're old. I don't think they're old enough to see it, but they'll probably figure out a way to see it one way or the other. They seem genuinely excited by the previews.
I feel like, not to pitch my show or anything.
Well,
but
that is kind of why you're here, so go ahead.
I do feel like there's a bit of everything for everyone, and everyone is so diverse and different, and I feel like jokes are safe enough but still disturbing enough. Because, I mean, yeah, you go back to the 90s, some of the stuff that they have in there was not cool.
Yeah, well, you know what? Some people dip, some people don't. It's as simple as that. It's great to have you here. The show is called Wednesday, and it premieres on Wednesday, November 23rd on Netflix. Jenna Ortega, thank you, Jenna. We'll be back.